Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. You're joining me today on a day trip to the Motorcycle Live Show at the NEC in Birmingham here in the UK. The event runs from the 4th to the 12th of December and today is Saturday the 11th, and it's actually my first time ever going to a motorcycle show, so I'm very much looking forward to this, to be able to find out more about the current lineup and the latest and the newest in the motorcycle world. So I am just about to go and pick up a friend of mine, and then we'll be leaving Manchester and making our way towards Birmingham, which is around about a couple hours drive, so not too bad. Good morning.
I can hear the beast from the other side of town.
What's happening?
Morning, son.
Good morning.
Rolling.
Okay, here we are at the Motorcycle Live Show at the NEC Birmingham. So we arrived around about an hour ago and we were just trying to locate ourselves and get over the initial excitement. I mean, talk to me about feeling like a kid in a candy store. That's exactly how we've been feeling. Just seeing these beautiful bikes and running and trying to get on them. So we've calmed ourselves down a little bit. We checked out Triumph, BMW. Favorite bike so far is Speedmaster. I think it's an absolute beauty of a bike. I would love to try that bike. Also the R90 GS Urban, that was just beautiful.
Crazy.
So we've been just having a look around. Also came across a manufacturer, a very small manufacturer actually, around Manchester area, I believe around Bolton area, called Langen. So very custom made, sort of extremely attention to details. They had a two-stroke Italian engine, but everything else is machined and built in the UK, around Manchester area. So really beautiful bike. So it's been really interesting to see these brands that you don't normally hear about. So more on the limited production and more hand-built stuff. So that's been really interesting. And now I'm just about to check out Royal Enfield. We've just literally taken a turn and we found it. I haven't gone in to see what's going on, so I'm very excited. I just wanted to start the vlog, and you can follow me and we can have a look at the bikes. So this year is actually the 120th year of the anniversary of Royal Enfield. So they've introduced this this limited edition 120, and also I was watching on YouTube that they've launched this concept bike. So I'm very, very excited to actually see that in flesh. I'm not exactly sure where it is yet, but yeah, let's.
It might be on the other side. Yeah, let's go.
That color scheme is one of my favorite. That military army green. It has such character. And of course the Interceptor, which is the same bike, shares the same engine as mine, the Continental GT 650, just a little bit more comfortable or higher handlebar. And that, I believe that's a limited edition with bell staff. The handlebar feels a little bit lower comparing to what I'm...
Looks a little bit like a GT, isn't it? Is it a GT or? Okay.
Yeah.
I really like it. I think that looks like a cool bike.
Just a little bit more blacked out, and I'm not sure how I feel about this. There's something about the engine casing when you polish it up and it chromes and it really shines, but I really like the blacked out mudguard and the wheels.
That's what you're going to do to yours,
I'm
huh?
actually due to collect my bike next week, so I'm very, very excited about that. And hopefully I'm going to do a reveal video with the new wheels and all the new parts that it's got on the bike. I believe this is one of the newer, or this is this year colour scheme.
I think
the
so.
chrome and the red, and I think it's looked really good. I think after the chrome, this would be my pick.
Black and red go together really well, don't they?
And this old school, sort of racing inspired white line.
I think this one is one of my favorite colors. Black with a little bit of accent of red.
You mean that one?
Yeah.
Look at that one. It's such a cool color scheme going on. And of course the Himalayan. Coming out with a new. So when I was in Norway during my trip, I actually met a fellow biker, Jonathan, my friend, that was on the Himalayan, traveling from France and doing a 20,000 kilometer trip, and I tried that bike. Really, really, just characterful bike, very comfortable, and it's just there's a charm about it that I really like about the Himalayan. And a bit of a piece of history here.
350 Sports.
I mean, what year was this? 1920s. Incredible. Imagine riding this thing in the 1920s. Oh, and just follow me. This is the 120-year-old anniversary station.
Ah, there she is.
I think, if I remember correctly, they did 120 limited edition bikes, 60 for the Continental GT, 60 for the Interceptors, and I believe it was sold out within a minute or two. So this badging, hand built, all the stripes, hand built, hand painted, hand striped, and it has this very blacked out stealth look.
I think that looks beautiful. I love the seat.
Yeah, the attention to details.
Wow.
When I decided on the Continental GT, it was quite a tough decision to pick from between this one and the GT.
I remember.
And it feels so different with the riding position and the handlebar.
I think you made the right choice.
It would be interesting to try this now and take it for a ride. I think now, since I've done almost 12, 13,000 kilometers on mine, so it's a bike I've really gotten used to it. So it'd be interesting to just try the Interceptor to see how I feel and how much more comfortable it would be in the longer trips. Which one would be your pick in terms of the color schemes for the Interceptor?
The black and red one.
Okay.
If they did that in Continental GT,
Yeah.
I think it would be pretty cool.
Speaking of the Interceptor, there's lots of press about the new BSA, the Gold line. We just went around the corner, so we'll go and have a look at it. So, of course, BSA, one of the oldest British manufacturers, that they've just relaunched or launched this new bike, and I think it's a direct competitor to the Interceptor 650. So it'd be interesting to go and have a look at that and get some more information on that. So we were just at the Dot motorcycle. Again, it's very, very interesting that there's 3 brands so far. Again, all very small, limited production. So it's CCM, Langen, and Dot motorcycle, all based in Bolton, which is just on the outskirts of Manchester. So I'm very excited about these lower production, hand-built British bikes that are actually based around Manchester. So very, very exciting times. And now we're just going to have a look at the Ducati. There's one bike. We're going to have a look at Ducati, go to BSA, check that out. And there's one bike I really want to see, and that's the MV Gusta Super Veloci. I'm not sure where their stand is. I really hope they do have a stand. But that one bike. And also, we're going to go and check out the Honda. There's the Honda CRF 300 Rally. It's a bike I'm really, really excited about. So let's keep on going. Okay. Where's the production happening at the moment? Or where will it take place?
These are produced in India.
Okay.
We're looking for production sites in the UK at the moment. We're based at NEC. Where the production parts are being produced, production bikes are produced, I don't know at the moment.
Okay.
We've got a lot more interest than I expected. We've got a lot more lots of people buying it than we expected. We could be making it anywhere we can where we get quality.
Make it in India and have a nice place here to do what you do well here. Because it's nicely made, isn't it?
Well, it's a British bike. We designed it here, we developed it here.
No matter where it's made, for me, I mean,
In some ways, I mean, we're in Coventry. So, but we are moving. We're going back here. I think people are pressing on, that's pressing on, look where it's manufactured. They are more interested in how it's manufactured.
It's quite crazy that most of these bike companies started in 1900s, like early 1900s. A lot of them even before that.
incredible. And I'm so excited about BSA making a comeback. I think it's an exciting time for British motorcycling. All of these brands making a comeback and more British bikes are being made.
What do you think? A little bit higher, huh?
Higher than my bike, sure.
It looks cool though.
Like uncomfortably high.
Yeah.
You can reach it. Technically, you could go flat feet as well.
These gauges. Old school, big, clear gauges. It's just really straightforward.
No reading glasses needed.
And it's just simple, and it feels like you've got a substantial machine beneath you. I mean, look at this chunky tank that really get a hold of. And just have a look at these exhaust situations. I think that's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
I love this sort of welding. And I can just only imagine how amazing this bike would sound with this exhaust.
Is it dual?
Yes. One exhaust, 4 cylinders.
I think the exhausts change color as well when they get hot.
When they get that golden. So that was the motorcycle live show.
It was.
I have really enjoyed today.
Oh, it was quite amazing.
It's been really fun seeing the bikes and just seeing them in the flesh, and And actually, like I mentioned earlier, I really like to find out more about these smaller brands that you perhaps don't hear all the time in the news, and like especially these smaller British handmade bikes, like the likes of Langen and the.
Yeah, that was a quite amazing.
Yeah,
amazing,
unique
bike.
Quite special. Is he giving us way? Okay. The highlights for me was I really enjoyed seeing the Honda CRF 300 Rally.
Yeah, you really wanted to see that.
I really want to try that bike. That's for long distance adventure. I think it would be the perfect bike for me, especially being never done any off-roading or anything like that. And that's a bike that I've been really excited about since it's been released. Also the BSA, that's really interesting to see how that would develop over the time. It was a shame that there was no MV Agusta to be seen.
I think that's a very unique bike.
Yeah, but I mean they had Ducati, but yeah, that's a shame. I think that MV Agusta Super Veloci is, if I ever decide to buy a bike and just put it in my living room and just look at it all day, that would be that would be the one. It's such a beautiful bike. In my opinion, I think it's one of the most beautiful bikes currently in the market. And the attention to details and the whole cafe racer retro looking heritage is a beautiful bike.
It is a beautiful bike. From the photos, it's quite flashy as well. It's nice.
Yeah,
it would turn heads.
Definitely.
Heads.
And it was nice to see the Royal Enfield stand with all the limited edition, the 120 year anniversary edition, and also to see the new concept bike that with the whole futuristic sort of vibe and like just.
Oh, the one with the blue lighting and everything. Yeah, you need to add the photos.
It's quite a special bike.
I think Himalayan's like the one I really want to try, and actually with those bikes I think you have to go off-roading and like take your luggage and stuff with you to know if they're going to be any good really.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, speaking of value for money, that CRF 300 Rally for 6,000, what was it? £6,099 if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, it was like
the Rally
80 quid a month or something if you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Cheers.
And the Rally the 300L was just over £5,000, 5,150 if I remember correctly. And the Rally was the more expensive option, but with a bigger tank, the fairing, and it's for pure adventure sport kind of category. For me, it would be my choice. As it happens, my favorite YouTuber Noralichi Boots has bought her 300, and she's traveling to South Africa, going to Alaska.
Cafe races though, the classic cafe races category, I would say the R9T is like. It looks quite amazing. It's one of those bikes I was looking at it, but I saw a couple of reviews and I heard how it sounded and stuff, and I had to go with the Triumph Thruxton. But it was one of those bikes that even when I was looking at it, I was like, that looks like an amazing bike.
Yeah, the R90, the GS Urban one is my favorite. That color scheme, that.
And you could actually do the off-roading with that as a little bit as well. Yeah.
Definitely. It would be very interesting to see
how high mudguard and everything.
So we've really had a good time today, and thank you for joining us on this day trip to the Motorcycle Live show in NEC Birmingham. And now we are stuck in a little bit of a traffic. It is
classic Birmingham.
3:45 in the afternoon. We are currently 1 hour 48 minutes from Manchester. How many miles is it showing? 96 miles. Once again, thanks very much for watching this video, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye bye.
Peace.